Hi children, welcome back to social science class. In the previous history class, we had discussed the chapter Delhi Sultanate. In that class, we had already learned the important dynasties of Delhi Sultanate and the important rulers. Which are the dynasties of Delhi Sultanate? Slave dynasty, the Khilji dynasty, the Tughlaq dynasty, the Sayyid dynasty and Lodi dynasty. The last ruler of Delhi Sultanate was Ibrahim Lodi. He was defeated by Babur, nominally a Mongol, in the historic Battle of Panipat in 1526. First Battle of Panipat was very important in the history of India because it laid the foundation of Mughal rule in India. Next about Babur. The full name of Babur was Sahibuddin Muhammad Babur. He ascended to the throne of a small farghana when he was only 12 years old. But he was forced to leave his ancestral property or his ancestral throne due to the invasion of another group of Mongols known as Uzbeks. After years of wandering, he seized Kabul in 1504. In 1526, at the first Battle of Panipat, Babur defeated Ibrahim Lodi and seized Delhi and Agra and laid the foundation of Mughal rule in India. Who were Mughals? Mughals means Mongols in Persian language. Mughals means Mongols in Persian language. Who were the Mughals? The Mughals were descendants of two great lineages of rulers. From their mother's side, they were descendants of Genghis Khan, ruler of Mongol tribes, China and Central Asia. From their father's side, they were successors of Timur, the ruler of Iran, Iraq and modern-day Turkey. The Mughals did not like to be called as Mughals or Mongols. This was because the Genghis Khan's memory was associated with the massacre of innumerable people. It was also linked with Uzbeks, their Mongol competitors. These Mughals were very proud of their Timurid ancestry, not least of all, but their great ancestors had captured Delhi in 1398. All the rulers of Mughal dynasty, they celebrated their genealogy pictorially. That is, each ruler is getting a picture. It is with Timur and himself. That is, they are very proud of their Timurid ancestry rather than their Mongol or Mughal ancestry. The Mughal emperors, their major campaigns and events. The first ruler of Mughal dynasty was Babur. He ruled from 1526 to 1530 AD. In 1526, he defeated Ibrahim Lodi and his Afghan supporters at Panipat and laid the foundation of Mughal Empire. In 1527, Babur defeated Rana Sanga, Rajput rulers and allies at Kanwa. In 1528, he defeated the Rajputs at Chanderi and established control over Agra and Delhi before his death. After Babur's death, Humayun became the ruler of Mughal dynasty. He ruled from 1530 to 1540. Again, after 15 years of break, again he continued his reign from 1555 to 1556. Humayun divided his inheritance according to the will of his father. His brothers were each given a province. The ambition of his brother, Mirza Kamran, weakened Humayun. It goes against Afghan competitors. Sher Khan defeated Humayun at Chauza and Kanauj and forcing him to flee to Iran. During this period, Delhi was ruled by Sur dynasty under Sher Shah. In Iran, Humayun received help from the Safavid Shah. He recaptured Delhi in 1555 but died the next year after an accident in his building. After Humayun's death, Akbar became the emperor of Mughal dynasty. Akbar was 13 years old when he became emperor. His reign can be divided into three periods. First period from 1556 to 1570. Akbar became independent of his regent Baira Khan and other members of his domestic staff. Military campaigns were launched against the Suris and other Afghans, against the neighboring kingdoms of Malwa and Gondwana, and to suppress the revolt of his half-brother Mirza Hakim and Uzbeks. In 1568, the Sisodia capital of Chittor was seized, and in 1569, Ranthambore. Next period of Akbar's reign was from 1570 to 1585. During this period, military campaigns in Gujarat were followed by campaigns in the east in Bihar, Bengal and Orissa. These campaigns were complicated by 1579 to 80 revolt in support of Mirza Hakim. The third period of Akbar's reign was between 1585 to 1605 AD. During this period, expansion of Akbar's empire taken place. Campaigns were launched in the northwest. Kandahar was seized from Safavids. Kashmir was annexed, as also Kabul after the death of Mirza Hakim. Campaigns in the Deccan started and Berar, Gandesh and parts of Ahmednagar were annexed. In the last years of his reign, Akbar was distracted by the rebellion of Prince Selim, the future Emperor Jahangir. So children, we had discussed how Babur laid the foundation of Mughal Empire and other rulers like Humayun and Akbar. The rest part of the chapter we can discuss in the next class. Okay, thank you children.